What is up, my friends? What is going on? I hope you guys are all doing well. It's Friday. We made it. It's Friday, guys. We're going to be jumping on into a lot of things today. We're going to be talking about the traditional markets. We're going to be talking about the crypto markets. Of course, we're going to be talking about the Cosmos ecosystem. This is the IBC Gang YouTube channel, obviously. So, with that being said, before we jump on into everything, if you guys would hit that little like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell notification as well. It really does help out, guys. It really helps out tremendously. Not only are you helping us grow here on the channel, but you're helping yourself, because the more people that see these videos, the more exposure the Cosmos ecosystem gets. And so that should be like a win-win for everybody, guys. You're basically pumping your own bags when you tell your mama, tell your auntie, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your mother, tell everybody you know, including the people that you don't like, because it's beneficial. Hopefully, the more people that see these videos, the more food for thought gets out into people's minds, so for them to digest. And hopefully that information or food for thought helps them out in their journey as a trader and or investor. So that's all we're trying to do here, guys. We're trying to keep it real, trying to grow organically from the ground up. I can use your guys' help. I really could. It means everything in the world. Before I jump into everything, I'm not even in a Discord yet, so I do need to travel my butt over to the Discord channel and get in there with my mods. But before I do, I want to give you guys a quick shout out. What's up, Matt Miller? What's up, Bren? Hope you're feeling better, buddy. Chad, Blau, what's going on, buddy? Opa, what's up, Opa? Sunrise Binary, IBC Mafia, Grits, Peak Peck. By the way, Willow 2, totally can't wait for that. If you guys don't even know what I'm talking about, in Willow, Matt Mortigan was calling like the main character Peck, because he was short. But anyway, I anytime I see that, I always think of Willow. I'm sorry, I just got to say it. What's up, Lopez? Big Boy Crypto, what's going on? Jesse, what's up, man? Give me 1 second, guys. Let me travel on in to my Discord. And I'm finally back up in here. What's up, fellas?
Hey.
What is up? Sorry about that.
Is the Discord audio working?
It is up and going already. Look at me.
Look at you, dude.
I'm knocking on wood. I'm gonna jinx myself for the next one. What's up, Ambito? What's up, Peter? Andy, what's going on, guys? Appreciate you guys all being here. Gentlemen, you two especially, I appreciate you guys being here each and every day, helping me out with the channel. First off, Brent, how you doing, man? Feeling any better?
Yeah, I'm actually not bad. I slept like 11 hours, sweat out 20 pounds in my sleep, and feeling pretty good.
There you go, man. So I need to get some more sleep, dude. I really need to get more sleep.
Yeah, I was up until like 4.
Especially you, Grits. You need to get a lot more sleep than
Woke up at 9.
Jeez Louise. So you just woke up. You woke up at 9, just a couple minutes. Well, my time.
No, it's 10. It's 10:20.
Yeah. I keep forgetting we're not on the same
Yeah,
time.
same. I woke up like 10 minutes ago.
It's got to be nice, guys. It's got to be nice. What's up, IBC?
I've been up for an hour, but
what's
I haven't
up,
done
bees?
anything. I just said good morning to everybody. It takes a long time.
Doing your rounds. It does take a long time. Guys, I hope everybody's having a good morning. Get your coffee, because it's Friday, which means we need to travel the charts. We need to talk about what's happening out there in the markets. Like Peter asked, do you think we hit the bottom? Do you guys think we hit the bottom? Do you guys think the bottom was in?
No.
No, not at all. Let me before we get into that, actually, maybe this is a little bit too much. Obviously you guys just woke up. Brent, why do you think we didn't hit the bottom just yet?
I think I'm looking at it historically, right? And I think that we haven't seen enough sideways action with BTC dominance creeping back up to actually confirm that we've bottomed out. I could be wrong, but I'm listening to our friend Blower Samt, Noah.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Grits? What's up?
For me, I was just reading about the people who basically run the world.
Mm-hmm.
I forget the names because I got 4 hours of sleep and have no coffee. But they just announced that basically it's looking like we're going to be in a world economic recession. And
you're talking about the G7, or are you talking about like the real? Because there is.
They just came out with something the other day saying that it looks very plausible that we're going to be in a global economic recession. So
I think we've been in a recession for a while now. They're just not labeling it.
It's just we've never been in a global one before. Like, I have no idea how long this is going to take.
Yeah.
So.
Well, this is funny. You type in G7, you're going to get a whole bunch of crazy stuff here, guys.
But the job numbers apparently are good still, which is like, I don't know if that's great. because you want companies to stop hiring while they jack up
Mhm.
interest rates. So they're not done
Mhm.
if that's what's going on. So I'm not even getting to the numbers on the 13th yet. It's looking slightly more bearish.
Yeah. Well, and also chat, let me know, what do you guys think? What do you guys think to Peter's question? Do you guys think the bottom was in, or do you guys think that we're going to be in for at least another year of hurt? And then I'll let you guys know as well. I just kind of want to tell you guys. So I was
think it'll
talking.
be short.
I think it'll be shorter.
Canada even said that it would be. They're expecting in 2023 to be a short recession.
Yep.
They think.
So Blau and I were talking. I don't know if it was the other day, Blau or whatnot, but he's Swiss, and I got it right this time, guys.
Yeah, you did.
I got it right this time. But we were talking about, like, even in his part of the world, he's seeing, shortages as far as food supply and everything else.
That's crazy.
Fuel and all that other stuff. And he is an actual employer too. I'm not going to dox him, but I know Blau pretty well.
He's the Swiss Army knife.
He reminds me a lot, like when I Blau talk, like I'm telling you guys, like he reminds me a lot of it's like looking in the mirror. Sometimes I feel like he's a better looking guy though. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just, but like, no, seriously. He's an employer as well. I respect his opinion, but we were talking about things, and even himself, he's been kind of prepping for that scenario as well. Now, I'm going to give you guys you guys already know my 2 cents, right? Like I've been saying it for a while now. I think just like inflation, honestly, I think the world leaders, the G7, and I was going to make a point that there is two separate actual movers of the markets. There's our political leaders, right? There's our government leaders that we all think help rule the world. They have the to do as far as what actually happens, and to some extent they do. The G7 and all them and everybody in between. Not just the G7, but a lot of people think like, oh, these are the guys that make the decisions. No. They're not the ones that.
No, it was like the central bank, like the bank of the central bank or something.
It's the was it the B? Is it the B? BIS. Yeah.
Something?
So many different freaking acronyms.
Annoying.
But it's So the central banks have a bank for the central banks, and those banks have somebody that they actually answer to as well, guys. Do not fool yourselves. There is some grand emperor sitting with the big dark cloak that literally,
and they're trying to run everything with the financial system.
Literally, it's not a conspiracy.
Actually, Coin Bureau's last video I watched a little while ago was good about that. He went into that.
It's literally not a conspiracy. There is a dark emperor that sits on the throne. Well, many dark Sith emperors that sit on a throne that pull the strings that everybody answers to.
You'll have nothing and like it.
Exactly. Go ahead and put that quote in and Google it and then figure it out. There's just way too much earth holes, or was it rabbit holes, to go into that one. But there really is. So anyway, my point being though is the world leaders, the politicians that we're talking about though, for the most people, have been ignoring the fact that we have been with high inflations. We have been in a recession. I mean, I think the last 2 months have we've already been in recession. They're always late. My point is to call things because they're trying to do the patchwork before, the news hits, before they actually have to slap you in the face with that realistic.
I don't even know if a recession's a good word for it.
Yeah, it's really not, to be honest.
If you look at 2008 and 1975, like they didn't print money. Like look at the M1 chart. They didn't do that. Mm-hmm. That's so ridiculous. That's going to hit us so hard. They don't even know. It's like, oh wow, there's inflation a year later. Now let's focus. They knew what they're doing a year ago.
Well, when you go to where's my chart for inflation? Where's it at?
This
CPI,
is all getting ready for the new system. It seems like that they want to
inflation
shut
rate
down everyone's stores.
Yeah. I mean, it really, look. This is the monthly. This is actually it's on. Yeah.
Like crypto is in a fight right now. It's basically the central banks versus crypto at the moment.
Look at this crap. This is 2009, 2015. Look how high we are right now. Look how high we are right now with inflation. We haven't been this high since back in 1980. Like basically, well, I'm not gonna dox myself that much. When I was a baby. Yeah, and that's just according to their numbers. Like we're super high.
Fixed numbers. Like the the indexes that they used in the 80s to metrics on inflation are completely different.
Yep. A lot, like a
Today.
lot of things that they use to measure things, right? Like the Howey test and all this other stuff. But anyway, my point being, guys, is I think that yes, we are going to be in for another couple of months of hurt. I think we're already in a recession, if you want to call it that. We're in a really weird thing. I agree with Grits. I don't know if recession is the right word for it, but we're in it already. I'm telling you right now, the people that I talk to, which of course are not like they're billionaires and they're millionaires, I have these meetings. I've told you guys, I have meetings with people every single day in the afternoons. They're my inner circle that I try to get information from and what they're doing. And I'm the low man, real low man on that totem pole. But they are, that's where I'm getting my thesis from. I think we're going to go through Q3, Q4. When we start Q4, things are going to really start turning around. Like, I'm not calling it right now, rounding. Not to say that we can't do this again, right? Like we round and but we're
It's
rounding.
what's best for their books, right?
Yep. It's all a presentation kind of thing, right? Just like how when you guys hear the news, they present it the way that that works for their narrative. But I still think that we're going to go through the summer months. Q4 will come around. Things will start turning around. I think it'll be short-lived, and I think we're going to be on our way. So, with that being said, was this the bottom? I'm going to go against the grain here and say yes. How many people are going to stop following me right now?
I think we got a couple to
leaving.
go.
Everybody starts following. What? This is the...
I'm done here.
I think we got a couple to go if everything's fine.
Well, there is kind of, like I was going to say, obviously, right, there always has to be caveats to this and stuff like that. Whenever I take that position, of course, I could fall straight on my face. I could walk into a pole with that statement. I could do all kinds of stuff if, certain things happen. And that there's a strong possibility that certain things happen. War escalates further in certain parts of the world. Certain parts of the world do exactly what just happened in Shanghai, where they shut down the entire region or province and shut down manufacturing and shut down shipping supply demands. Like those things, real stuff. And then I also wanted to share with you guys, if you guys don't know, like Blau and I were talking again this morning, prime ministers seem to be just ghosting themselves or hitting the dirt per se. That's poor taste. I probably shouldn't say that. But if you guys don't know, Japan's prime minister, he died. He just got shot. And you know what happened just yesterday? What was the news with another prime minister stepping down? These are
UK?
Yeah, in the UK. Like these are the equivalent guys to, God forbid, I don't know, like something happening to our president in the United States. Like he's not now, but on the campaigns, like that's major stuff. Some major stuff. I can't help but think I'm trying to be careful with this too. I can't help but speculate on a certain few scenarios that I've been told, but I don't want to spread that.
A certain Alanis Morissette song starts playing in my head.
I think I know what you're talking about, and that's a great way to say it. Yep. But again, I don't want to stir that pot, but I can't help but think, what's next? What's next? Is it the US? Is it Canada? Like, what other leader?
I'm pretty
I
sure.
hope it's Turkey.
Huh?
I said I hope it's Turkey so they get rid of that POS, that proof of stake.
He has staked his claim.
Yeah. But again, I'm just YouTube. Look, I'm just speculating. I'm just covering the news. This is just an opinion piece. That's all it ever is. Just an opinion piece. I can't help but pay attention to, again, fundamentally what's happening out there in the world. Like it's a loaded question. Did we hit the bottom? There is some things that could make me absolutely wrong. Everybody, basically 9 out of 10 people, everybody basically does not have share my opinion. I think we did though. I think we did. I really, really do think we did.
I hope. kind of we do, because it would be better timing for me, but I wouldn't mind waiting a couple more months anyway.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and when I say that too, like, let me get into charts because I know we've just been talking. We haven't even gotten into the charts, guys. Right now, the Dow Jones is up on the daily 0.23%. NASDAQ is trying to climb back into a neutral position. The Russell is up 2.6%. The SPX is up just a little bit, basically neutral. Right now, guys, we are still, and look, I want to show you guys on the lower, on the upper parts of the charts right here. What were we looking for, guys? We were looking for candles to close above, right? Like, look, body of the candle here. This is Friday.
Body
Options are closing. Body of the candle closed higher than yesterday. Body of that candle closed higher than the previous day. And then so on and so forth. That's what you want to see long term, right? Like, that's the kind of things you want to see, that slow and steady growth. This kind of stuff scares me. When it's like stair stepping. That's great. And then boom. No, that's not sustainable because we had that boom, boom, right? And then what we do, come back down. That's not sustainable. I don't like straight angles. I like slow and steady growth like we had here, kind of like we're having here. It's not unrealistic. It's not unmanageable. It's not, it's not unsustainable. It's realistic. And that's kind of like, I'm liking what I'm seeing right now. The price action doesn't have to move in a crazy way for me to get ultra bullish again. I get way more ultra bullish when I'm seeing slow, sustainable growth. And again, I don't know exactly what the term is. I keep forgetting. I know in the downwards price action, when you have consecutive candles that are kind of closing beneath, it's like, what is it? Three crows or something like that. I don't know if it's actually like three doves, like something better sounding on the upside. I don't know what it's called. But again, we have three of them right now, 3 green candles closing in that fashion. And that's really nice. I'd like to see us close above this previous candle yesterday. That's all I'm concerned about today. If options can close for the Dow above, great. Same thing with the NASDAQ. If we can close above, in a sustainable manner, great. Even the Russell, look at this. 3 candles close above in a sustainable manner. Great. What is that? That's going to bug me. Hold on. I'm telling you guys, this is such a great tool for you guys. You guys need to use these. Investing.com. It's free. Tools. Where's the candle thing? Candles. Candlestick patterns. Here we go. This is such a great thing.
I like Market Beats, like little news feed also.
3 outside up. Is this it? No, it's not 3 outside up. What is it? See, this is like 3 black crows right here, right? See this here? 3 black crows. Bump, 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 bump. Yeah, it's 3 black crows. Is there a reverse? Bullish engulfing? See this? They teach you guys. If you guys want to learn this kind of stuff, go like, it's real easy. It gives you the examples and everything here. I'm trying to look for it. 3 outside up. Is this pattern? Yeah, I guess it would be more of a 3 outside up. Like, it's not exactly like. Let me close this. Close. I don't know if it's exactly like 3 black crows. I like to use that though. I mean, you can use patterns however it works for you. But I guess it would be more like this right here, where it's a 3 outside up, kind of like, so it's here, engulf, and you're on your way. 3 candles, bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, bullish engulfing. But yeah, anyway, if you guys want to use I'm telling you, it's such a great free website. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now, guys. And again, I share some concerns that everybody else has. Did we see the bottom? Again, if I go and I share with you guys, what I've been sharing for a long time now on my charts. All right, let me go ahead and share that with you guys here.
Everybody's asking when the bottom is because they don't realize the floor is actually their friend.
Yeah. Like for the Dow Jones, this would go into the bearish, sentiment, like you guys are saying, which is totally valid. We could, per average, and it's all averages, right? On technical analysis, per average, we should go down. This is 20 years of price data. This is conflicts, all kinds of stuff. Like, take all that stuff into account. This is just math. 21% total average move down from this yellow line right here, which is the 200 SMA, simple moving average. I like to use the simple moving average. On that, going back, we should technically be coming down to, we should technically be able realistically to come down to this point right here on the Dow Jones, which is, I think, another 10% down from where we currently, let me see. Oh, it's close. I was close. It's 11.81. 11.81, basically. That's where we should see a flooring position. Now, flooring positions, they look like this on the charts here, guys. It's a lot easier actually to see it on the monthly here. Flooring positions look like these valleys right down here. Boom. Boom. Boom, right? Like that's flooring positions right now. One thing I want to share with you guys is this was crazy back here. 2009, that was crazy. We could technically, like RSIs on the monthly, we're not even close to technically where we could come to. So if we got to this section right here, we would definitely get to a more ideal flooring position, but we could just do this again. We could literally just do this again with the RSIs and just be on our way, or something like this again as well, which if we go down, I hear my kids killing themselves or something's happening back there, would just be, yeah, they're killing themselves somewhere back there, whatever they're doing. It's so hard to listen when they're killing themselves. I don't know what they're doing, but YouTube, I'm playing. They're not actually hurting themselves. They're kids. YouTube algorithm's going to be like, what did he say about kids doing what? Take his channel down. I mean, they're playing hard, YouTube. Anyway, with that being said, if that happens, we could definitely come down to here. So I don't know. I think this was the bottom though. I think this was the bottom. And I'm saying that because of what's fundamentally happening out there in the world. That's what I think. I'm not going to spend too much more time on that, but I do kind of want to show you guys a couple of things. Like we did have, like, look right here on Market Cipher B here. Like we had one here, double green, and we're just leading and leading and leading. We have a rounding happening right here with the negative money flow. We have RSIs still looking like they're doing their thing right now, guys. Still looking like they're trying to come up and break past the 60. It's going to take a little while. Of course, we're on the daily, but not too bad. Not too bad. I think we're going to get, like, obviously with every ebb, there's a flow, but I think we're going to have our ups and downs. It's going to be a great roller coaster, but I think for the most part, we've seen the bottom ish. So that's why I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with it. If it happens, if you go down further, I'm ready. So whatever, yeah, I'm ready. Look at this NASDAQ. Oh my gosh. Hit it perfectly. Hit this perfectly, guys. Boom, boom, boom. Take profits. Remember what I told you guys the other day, by the way, too? NASDAQ right here. We're going to be running into resistance right here. That line. We're coming back up to it right now. Look at the wicks on this right now. Anytime that we come close to it, a lot of selling happening right now. So again, boom, boom, boom. Still looking good though. Looking good. Still above. SPX, excuse me. SPX not looking as great, but still doing good. Still doing good. Bitcoin. Let's go into Bitcoin. I got so much lines here. It's so much harder to read this chart. I gotta like bring up several other Bitcoin charts. Boop, boop, boop. Whoa, let me fix things, guys. I'm sorry. Let me fix things. Look at this right here. We are running into our resistance. Like I said before, we were going to be running into resistance here. You can see it yesterday. A lot of selling pressure between this, which was once resistance, right? This section right here on the charts treated this price action as resistance. Expected yesterday to see a lot of resistance right here. Look at the wick right there proving that. We broke through that. And right now we're testing this top level of resistance. If we can get above 21.8, we'll probably break through that and find ourselves riding up to 22.5. We would need to clear that entirely throughout the weekend. And I think that's a strong possible thing that might actually happen, considering, later on today's options close. If we can maintain ourselves kind of right here and keep testing this level of resistance right there and close around that area, I think price action, which is always really sketchy for the weekend price action, could find us traveling above this resistance line. And if we can sustain ourselves above that resistance line, I think we have a good chance to try to break through 22.6 to 22.8. Just letting you guys know. That's what I think, could happen. Look at this. Look how it's actually playing on the 1 hour. A little bit too early right now, but look how it's playing out right now, guys. See this lower level right here? We broke up, and now we're coming back to test this lower level. Resistance usually gets tested. Resistance and or support usually does get tested with the ebb and flow. It does get tested, and I want to show you guys something right now. Red, 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 red. Green candle. Currently, we have 13 more minutes, basically 14 more minutes to kind of close this here. So, is the momentum picking back up for the rest of the day? And are we going to travel back up and make another attempt to close above this line right here? That's what I'd like to see. That's what I'm watching. If these candles on the hourly tell me differently, then we could come back down here and retest on the hourly the 200 SMA. We could do that, which is right around 19.8 to 19.9. So that's what I'm watching for, guys. That's what I'm watching. Any questions at all? Wall is always tagging you with me on Twitter. Wait, what? Tagging me? Tagging you? Tagging who? Who you touching? I always feel so bad, like when I glance over at chat and I'm like, I'm so not caught up with chat. And it's like you just walk into the middle of a conversation. And you go, wait, what? What's happening?
Yeah.
No questions though, Bren?
It doesn't look like it, but I'm actually talking to one of our OG viewers that you used to call him Peck, right? His name is Peak.
Peck. Yeah, I call him Peck all the time.
Yeah.
Because I don't have my glasses on.
He's been gone traveling in Thailand for like a month, and he's just DMing me on Twitter now. And he's like, "What Maneki NFT? What's this? Can I? Is it too late?" And I'm like, "Dude, OGs like I'll definitely give this guy a whitelist because he's
for sure.
He's been a supporter for a long time.
That's what. Wait. Is that where you want to go, Bren? I know Bren used to say it all the time. I just want to eventually go to Thailand.
Yeah, man.
It's so hot. It's so hot over there.
Yeah, true. I mean, the only problem I think is the time zone difference with everything going on over here. It's like I think 12 hours with EST.
Yeah. Well, you're not going anywhere. I mean, you're gonna move up to Tennessee, and you're gonna manage. You're gonna manage the studio.
Hey, I mean, I'm down for that too. Even
Grits and his husband will have a little studio space over there. They'll be the blockchain mod guys for everything. I don't know though. Grits has become so invaluable in the Cosmos ecosystem now. He basically mods for everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing like mostly like remote.
I'll have to buy him out or something. I'll be like, no, you can't touch anybody else's mod stuff.
I like setting up audio stuff, so it's easy to bribe me that way.
There you go. Still, I think Jared says, think still decent entry for Atom, and yeah, hell yeah, anything under $1 under $10 game. Let me jump in to Atom actually and talk about that. So yesterday, or actually the past few days, I've been telling you guys. Let me fix this real quick. That if we broke through. Remember, I told you guys if we broke through, we could travel up and retest $10 to $10 to 7. Like test this upward, the 0.5 on the Fibonacci, right? This section right here. I told you if we could break through, we could come back up here and retest this zone between $10 and 1070, about 1077, 1070. I think realistically about like 1050 to be honest with you. But again, caveats to that, right? The rest of the crypto markets, the rest of the traditional markets got to kind of do its thing as well. Although I will say, if you guys haven't noticed, even though it's down right now, Atom and the Cosmos ecosystem and the entities and the projects and protocols therefore within, recently we're doing really, really well while other things were just kind of stalling out. And why is that? It's because everything from I'll just say it straight out, from the Ethereum ecosystem are realizing and they're coming on over. It's look, we've been saying it for a long, long time. Obviously, I have my bias, right? That's why we started the IBC Gang channel. I think everything is going to be IBC one day. I think everything is going to be inter blockchain like connected. You know, I really do.
I can't believe Atom was $6 and well almost $7 this in the 18 bull run in 1919.
Yeah,
Like, that's crazy.
yeah.
The prices right now, you can't get a better time to have a discount to be ready for the next
Wait,
one.
was Adam even around in the 18 bull run?
It
No,
was
2000. I think it was. It's been around for a long time.
I thought it came out in the bear market like 2019 or something, 2020.
well. That's
I think
such
there's a Bitcoin talk on it.
yeah, there's such a long story to that. Like, you know, Coinbase chart right here, it goes back March 2019. But there was, you know, that's just when Coinbase listed it. There was Atom before that,
Yeah,
but not too much.
2016.
Yeah, but not like how it
Like
is.
there was a convention and stuff where like I think before all that, before like and people got like actual Atom coins that are actual atoms.
Yeah,
And shit like that.
yeah. You know what?
I wish I could have went to that stuff.
We should do a.
Yeah, they posted September 3rd,
Jay.
2016.
Quant. Look.
I'm not sure when they launched though.
I'm gonna say it. I'd love to have you, Jay, and Jacob from Notional.
I'm sure Jay would come on
to talk about the origin story and everything, because I think there's a lot of cosmonauts now that don't even know that. I would love Jacob. I know you got hookups, man. I just talked to you this morning. I know you can reach out to him. I don't know. He'll probably respond to you better. I invite, like, let's just come talk about everything. And then we can even pivot and talk about New Tenement, and we can talk about Golan. That'd be interesting, because I don't even think the vast majority of people actually know.
By the way,
yeah, Zaki. Well, to have like, ooh,
he went on.
That
Don's
would be
channel.
that. Well, to have all of those personalities at the same time would be very, very tricky. But
I think
wouldn't that be a crazy? That would be a crazy show, which I think would be super beneficial. Like, just put all the arguments and stuff outside, which I don't think that could happen, but it would probably still happen because they have their opinions about things. But to have Jay, Zaki, Butch,
I heard a YouTuber is going to be doing that. Basically, he's trying to get Jay on first, and then
it was that guy from yesterday.
Yeah, I forget who.
It's his Spaces. He was going to do his Spaces. It's Oh, I had a couple. I was on a conversation with him.
Yeah, I forget who he was.
Citizen.
Yeah,
that guy. I think it's a space. It's not a YouTube. Maybe it's a YouTube thing.
He said he was going to do YouTube.
Is it a YouTube thing?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to feel bad because I've been trying to do this for a long time, and if that happens to a new guy, I'm going to be like, I'm going to take my ball and go home now. Anyway.
No, he seems like he's like super into the crypto.
Are you trying to say I'm not into it? Are you trying to say I'm not
you
into
are.
No,
but he seems like he's like trying to be everywhere. You got kids.
Yeah.
I don't think he gets kids or anything.
No. He definitely has a lot more free time.
He seems like he's a little bit eccentric. Like he runs out of breath when he talks. Well,
Does that make him eccentric?
Well, he just like he doesn't get through what he's explaining before he runs out of air.
Yeah.
Doesn't take breaths.
No, yeah. We're not making fun of you, Citizen. Like, honestly, you
Oh my god.
You know, I'm just straight up about that. I just know something I noticed. You know, you got to breathe when you talk, man.
I'm not. Hey, that's all grits. I'm not making fun of you at all. I would love to have you on the channel. Grits.
No, I'm sure he'd come on.
No. Actually, he has great talking points, and he has great conversations when he's on the Spaces. Oh my gosh, I almost started crying right there. Brad, what are we gonna do with this guy?
But yeah, he's been on the Spaces like the last 4 times I think I've.
Yeah, no, he's been
every time
really
he's
active.
brought up stuff. It's been pretty.
Yeah,
like,
I am crying. Oh my gosh, I started tearing up a little bit. Anyway, and we're walking, guys, and we're walking. I don't understand.
Yeah,
anyway,
sometimes there'll be odd things that I'll just point out about people. I do that sometimes.
That's why, amongst many things, that's why we keep him around, because it keeps me in line as well, along with the rest of you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was a good Friday chuckle, man. Wipe it out. What was I even talking about? Blah, 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 blah. Price action for Atom. Oh my goodness. So we're coming up again. And if you guys take a look at this right here, look at this price action right now. You know, I was talking about this is the hour. No, this is the daily. Even better. Like, look how we're just closing above slightly every single time than the previous candle. Like right here, starting from here, right? Boom, candle, closed above. Why does it always do that? Just let me click it. Closed above. Closed above, closed above, closed above. Came down with every pump. There's a dump. Closed above, closed above, closed above. This is beautiful. This is exactly what I want to see. This kind of price action right here, this stair-stepping kind of price action, that's what I want to see. That's what we want to see, guys. This looks really good. I'm expecting, though, a pretty good amount of resistance right here. From actually, like, if I'm going to be real, about 970 to 980, let's just say 980 to about, 1050. That's going to be a good level. We need to watch that to see if there is a good level of resistance right there. Again, if you're in profits, take profits. Like, you've had so much chances with all of these assets, guys, all of these assets from here to where we are now. Just on spot, you're up 65% on spot, guys. From just like not even a month ago, less than a month ago, if you bought Atom right around $5.60, if you were lucky, you're up 65, almost 66%. Realize profits, dang it. That's what's going to separate you guys. Separate yourself from losers and be winners all the time. Don't feel bad about it either. Never feel bad about taking profits. Never second guess yourself about taking profits, and never be hesitant because you're speculating on future price action. Never do that, because this market, every market can take that from you like that. You never know when you're going to stop being a winner. You never know when what I just said about the market, maybe having already seen the bottoms, flips me on my head and says, nah. Like, you never know. None of us do. So
Your
realize
profits are
it.
precious.
Yeah, realize them while you can. The goal, like the way that I set myself up, guys, every single time with anyone, I call them trades, but they all work towards long-term investments. I get in, whatever it is, right? You guys know how I say it. I get in if it's available for me to realize my initial profits. I will secure my initial investment, or I'm sorry. Yeah, I said that backwards. If I'm able to realize my initial investment from that trade/investment, I will. If it's allowing me to realize my initial investment and see, a certain percent of profit on top of that, great. But the real winner chicken dinner situation is when you can realize your initial investment, secure a small sliver of profits on top of that, and then also stash away long-term assets for your long-term holds, all within the same trade. So again, you're up 65%. You should be able to do that. You should be able to do that right now if you caught that bottom. And even if you caught it anywhere between here, you're still up 20, 10%. Even from here, you are able to realize profits plus you're able to realize initial investment plus profits, plus stash some nuts away for the long haul. Absolutely free. Those are free nuts. Those are free snacks for you. That sounds really bad. Those are free snacks for you later for a rainy day, but you can stash those away and feel no emotions at all for it. That's the setup. That's the game. That's the long-term sustainable wealth generating play. I'm mixing up all my words today. That you guys should be aiming for every single time you risk your capital to be an investor/trader. That's what you guys should be doing. That's just, not financial advice. That's just me giving you guys life advice. So again, try to recognize initial investment and some profits, as well as being able to stash away the rest of those assets for a rainy day for your long haul. Bada bing, bada boom. And then who cares if we saw the bottom, or if we're going to get another opportunity? You're ready for it. It's free and clear.
Oliver said he wants to know how to take profits, and I would say limit orders.
Limit orders are great. But you want to know how another way to do that is? Right now, tell yourself, am I in profits? And then go to your Kepler and go sell those sons of bitches. Like, that's how you realize profits.
Yeah. In regular trading, like basically you set a limit order for it when it goes up to sell that amount you want to take profits on.
Yeah.
It's like that simple.
Yeah.
And you do the same thing in Kepler with crypto, except by hand.
Yeah.
You know?
Limit orders. Like when guys, I'm telling you guys, I make fun of it all the time. Give me limit orders in our decks. Give me limit orders in the Cosmos ecosystem.
I know, dude.
I'm gonna munch on bones, dude. Like
that's gonna be fun.
eat.
Maybe you should do like some live trading.
It's such a slippery slope. I might, because you got to be on. Well, yeah, you got to be on it, and the context or the content gets different, and yada yada yada.
Also, the focus.
The focus gets different too. Live trading, I kind of honestly
I have a hard time with live trading because it requires all my attention.
Well, I mean, I could definitely do it. I have no problem at all talking while I'm doing stuff. Obviously, I might mix up my words like I was just doing a second ago, but like I have no problem at all. But like for me, the focus here and what I want you guys to take away is different than watching somebody live trade. Like I don't know if it's a healthy practice for people to live trade and stuff like that. It just promotes
trading dude seems to do pretty good, but yeah, you have to like win. And when you lose and it's on camera, you lose and it sucks.
Oh, and it's not. I'm not even scared. Like everybody loses, right? But it's about winning more than you lose. And also, like the bad thing about that is, I think it just promotes like a really unhealthy expectation from your viewers and stuff like that. Because
that is true.
A lot of these other YouTubers, like they only do that when the markets are perfect for them. That's it. Like when it's perfect for the ideal scenario to win. That's.
Yeah, there aren't very many traders that stick it out year round.
Yeah, and it's just really unhealthy. Like for me, being a long-term conservative investor means doing things when nobody like it. It's just I don't know. I think it's unhealthy. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll do it. Maybe I'll just play around every once in a while. I mean, if we get to a certain point,
you could do things for instruction.
Yeah, like limit orders and stuff like that, blah blah blah. But I don't know if I like do
what
it
to
for
do when, and like you could do specific videos like what to do when this situation happens. You don't have to do actual trading.
Yeah, like I probably wouldn't do it for people to like copy me and stuff like that because I just don't want.
Maybe those could be your short 15-minute videos or whatever that people want.
I could. Anyway, I'm sorry. We're going so far off track today, guys. You guys get what I'm saying, though. Take profits, realize profits when profits are there. Make sure that you're a winner, yada, yada, yada. If anything you guys ever take away from this channel, I hope that it's that. Let's move on to Secret. Oh, actually, let me tell you guys real quickly. If we falter, if, I am wrong, if we come back down, I still have, these lines still ready to go. I'm going to buy in between the golden pocket, the 6.5 to 6.18, which is right around $7.64. I'll probably buy a little bit more. Again, this is my first feeler buy at $6.15, $4.60 if it goes down lower than that. And then again, I'll buy the 7.86, and then I'm even going to buy the 1 all the way down here, which is basically, underneath $1. $1 underneath $1. Like realistically, that could happen because we saw that happen before with what happened in March 2020. If that happens again, which is the catalyst for something like that to happen, I'm ready. I'm ready and I'm free and clear and not tied to any kind of emotions. All of this, like, let's go into Secret though. Secret, same thing, still bullish. Actually love this price action. Let me go here. Boom, this is the daily. Again, price action recently for a lot of the things I'm really loving. I didn't like this, and I was getting kind of sketched out with that because we rose up, and then this kind of right here was not showing me much confidence, but the later candles all pretty much played out identically, and they're still closing just above. So until that trend stops, it looks great. I think we're on our way, to march up. Retest $1.04.
Bitcoin is up 4% in the last 24 hours.
There we go. But and you can see that again. I said this the other day too about Secret, right? Like this level is going to be treating us as resistance. And look, even on this daily candle, price action got up there on this current daily candle. It got up there at one point to about $1.04, and then it got smashed back down to 98 cents, basically 99 cents. We are seeing a lot of resistance right now between this level right here. But I think if price action can maintain itself and slowly gain, we will eventually crush that and break through it. And then that's when we got to see if price action travels up above $1.10. If we can get above $1.10 for secret, bada bing, bada boom, we're going to be on our way testing $1.22, which is just the fib line right here. And then we'll be on to testing $1.30. I really think secret's a good choice if you like, smart contract enabled privacy plays. Or I'm sorry, privacy smart contract enabled plays. I said that backwards, dyslexic. Like secret should be something that you're bullish on. Like there's this whole discussion that we could have about, what the best privacy token is. If you're just looking for privacy, maybe not secret, but if you're looking for privacy on top of a smart contract application, like, which I'm bullish on secret. And I'm bullish on a couple of protocols within secret ecosystem, like Shade and Silk. Really bullish on that.
What are your thoughts on Jackal? I haven't looked at it too much.
Jackal, like
private storage.
Yeah, right? I like what they're doing, but they're like the storage.
The storage play, thing, it's always been a gimmick.
Yeah, it's because I can't help but think about Filecoin. I can't, and I know they have a lot.
Storage.
Yeah, and I know they have. They were working with Filecoin or something. I know they had something. It's very, very technical stuff. Yeah, but it's such a. How we always talk about like an application being ahead of its time. And needing other things to catch up to it so that it can be applied in a way that is going to make it super, super bullish long term. Like I love what Jackal's doing. And I want to morally and fundamentally, I'm behind them. I'm not behind them just yet with my capital because that's a whole different scenario, right? Like
they're also trying to do like military applications.
Which, again, if they could be picked up by an entity like that, or even, maybe like a biotech firm or something like that, right? Like that'd be a game changer. But again, things need to develop around it or need to catch up for that to be applied. Just like, it's just like
waiting for development, really.
Yeah, it's just like use case, products around it and stuff like that. That's like I always say with batteries, right? Like batteries, when they first came out, everybody wasn't like, oh, but it was like when.
Well, the EV market's actually a good example of when not to and when to.
Yep. So things need to catch up a little bit, and then I'm going to get super bullish, like financially with Jackal or even like Akash and stuff like that too. Speaking of Akash, like their vesting schedule needs to kind of get closer to where I want it to be too. But like, yeah, you guys get what I'm saying. Anyway, moving on to Hydro Finance. I've got to give a shout out to Hydro Finance. Super bullish on them and what they're trying to do as well within the secret ecosystem.
They're about to like show everybody their preview, and it looks amazing.
We got to have them on. We got to have Eric them on. Let's move on in to Juno. Juno down almost 1% right now, still at $2.83. This again, they're the best. Actually, let's stop doing this. Actually, let's go. They're fun charts. The BitGet chart is super fun. It's been super fun for Osmo, Juno, and Akash. And I've been showing you guys why. But like, look at this. If you guys are there, and if there's limit orders, it went up 2 days ago to $4.50 on BitGet. Just saying. That's crazy. Today.
That's pretty good profit.
Today, guys, it hit this resistance right here. Kind of funny how it's always playing out, right? Hit this resistance line, $3.96. Came right back down. This is today, $3.89 on BitGet. They're a lot of fun. People ask me why I use BitGet. I'm where the volatility is. As a trader / investor, I want volatility. So, yeah, I want something, with their order books that can be hit like this. That's what I want. Not all the time, but like for a small portion of my allocation that I play around with. Yeah. Heck yeah. And look where we are, guys. I just want to show you guys. I had this trend line right here. We threaded through it. Whoop. But threaded through it, right? And we're on the top of it. We're literally sitting right on top of this trend line as support. It's treating us as support. We could keep bouncing off. Let me show you guys on the hourly here. It'd be a lot easier to show you guys on hourly here. We could keep bouncing off this trend line for the foreseeable future. Let me go real quickly to Juno here though. Ooh. Open this expert chart. Open this expert charting. 15-minute. Get out of here, 15-minute. Get out of here, 15-minute. Boom. That is, like, I don't know. Like, when people look at this stuff, like, do you guys think this is a good-looking chart? I think it is. I think it's a good-looking chart. Because, again, we ebb. We flow, excuse me. And we're making stair-stepping movements. Now, again, you guys are thinking, like, stair-stepping movements look like this. No. Stair-stepping movements look all kind of Dr. Seussy-like. They look like that. Yep. They look like that. This looks good right now. I'm going to try to attempt to do these touches right here. I go by wicks because I think all wicks matter, even though we don't have limit orders here. But you, boom, 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 boom. You could do this one right here if you're ultra conservative. If you're super ultra conservative, you could do this. You got 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touches. That's a good trend line right there. You could falter and come all the way back here. Retest it at $2.62. Bounce off it as support like it has been in the past. Or you can change your trend line and you could do something like this here and start these two touches like this, which will give you just a slight better angle. And you'll be above just a little bit right here. But that's what I got right now. That's what I got for my trend lines for Juno, on Osmosis at least. Really funny. Let's try to play around with a couple of other things. I don't like using it. It makes, like, everything's all backwards for me here, guys. Everything is all backwards for me here. Just to go down here. Nope. Oh, let me do it in reverse, actually. I like doing my stuff in reverse. Fib retracement in reverse. Boom. Look, look again, guys. Fib retracement, do it in reverse to the high recently, right? Look how these fibs play out, guys. These fibs are magical. 0.5, like boom. Came up here, tested the 618, came back down, came back up, tested the 0.5, came back down, hit the 786, bounced off it a few times, came back up 5, 382. I love the 382, by the way. 5, 382, 5, popped up to the 0, came back down to the 382. Now we're getting resistance at the 236, guys. Insane. Insane fibs. I wish this would stay up too, by the way. I wish this really would stay up. So again, if you guys want to be super conservative for Juno, just look at these fibs right here. The 382, watch that, 275. Watch this at the 5. Again, that's about 267. Watch this right here between the 3, or I'm sorry, just below the 3 right here. And you'll end up between the 0.618 and the 0.5, which will give you right around the golden pocket area, which again, just kind of want to give you guys a little bit, like, remember how I put this trend line here? I didn't even do the fib. But if you guys know, the 618, the 65, that's basically the golden pocket. Look where it ends up, right on this trend line. Right on this trend line. Golden pocket. Bada bing, bada boom. If we come back down here, good level. That's a golden pocket. I don't have it up here, but that's a golden pocket setup. So I wish it would stay up. Wait, that sounds so bad. So bad. You got me. You got me. Dirty jokes on YouTube's going to get me banned.
You have to give it some ED pills.
Yeah. Got to drink a little bit more coffee. Yeah. Any questions before I move on? Because it's going to erase. It's going to erase here, guys. Actually, if you guys, you know what? Join the Discord. I'm going to put this in Discord just for reference, just so we can watch it. Just so we can, oh, let me make it look better. Just so we can watch it here. Make it look better. Expert chart. We'll put this in the Discord on Altcoin. I haven't been doing this. I've been so bad about this, by the way. Boom. We're going to watch that in Altcoin TA, and we're going to see how that plays out. Maybe it comes down to this trend. Maybe it comes down to that trend line, that support line right there. We'll see. We'll see. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that for all of these charts. Like, as we're doing stuff, I'm going to put these here. Wife texting me all the time. Sorry. Maids coming again today, guys. Maids are coming again. And then I have a interview. Boom. Yeah. Let's move on. Sorry, it feels such like a weird Friday.
I didn't even know it was Friday today. It's just they're all
Friday.
just every day is the same.
It is Friday, my friend. Let's go on into the Osmosis chart. Do some charting here. Today, you know what I should do? Grits, Brent, tell me if this like sounds like a good guys, and also let us know as well. Should Fridays just be TA day? Like we just cover TA. That's all. We just like maybe Mondays and Fridays, depending on if like something
That's a good idea.
crazy
and then
doesn't
during
happen.
the week, it's just like all projects and then NFTs.
Yeah, we should do it like Monday and Friday, right? Cover TA and just make that the main focus, and then or like fundamentals of TA, obviously, right? And then like the rest of the week is just like what's happening out there with other projects, and then Thursday NFT with
And
Homestead
interviews.
and stuff like that. Yeah,
That way you can actually get some projects on. You know.
first world problems. Have my made money. It is. Hey, it's problematic. Okay. This actually like minus this, it's kind of weird on the 15-minute here. But this chart as well, not too bad, guys. Not too bad, to be honest with you. Again, this is Osmosis on the 1 hour. Let me see here. I'm going to try to make this. It's kind of weird, to be honest with you. I don't know if I really like this. I'm going to do this. It's a weird chart right there. Let's do that right here. Let's treat that. I'm skipping over. Yeah, I'm going to skip over this touch and use that touch right there previously where we just bounced off for a second touch. It's still valid. Like you guys know, by the way, when you're doing TA, you can multiple ways to skin a cat, right? Look, Peter, I'm just using an expression. But they don't necessarily have to touch like immediately, like exactly touch. You could literally have it come down, look at it and pull away. And that's still a valid touch point, in my opinion. Even something like this is still valid. Like it's still treating it as support on the way up, right? So I'm going to use this one right here. I'm going to see if I can't actually project out another one and make it, let's see. Actually, that one kind of works. Let's just do this. This one kind of works as well. Kind of, sort of. Boom. You could do that trend line as well. And again, this is on the hourly, back here on the start of the month, so about the 30th, and you can see that price action has just been ping-ponging off of it. Treated it as support again, so we have one, two, I mean, if you want to be technical, you got 1, 2, well, you can count this as one day, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if the fourth holds up. Like it's a pretty strong trend line. When you got 3 or more, it's a pretty strong trend line. When I have 2 touches, that's when I start like actually making the connection and I project out a little bit to see what happens. But if you got 3, that's technically a pretty good trend line. And I'm going to count that as 3. Like I don't care if this didn't touch or this didn't touch right here. I'm going to count that as 3. You can even count this as maybe even 5. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or if you even want to say 6 there, but it's a pretty good one. And I'm just watching it, guys. If you take your fib from the low, oh, nope, that's not even the fib tool. That's stupid thing. You just stop it. Nope. Man, all my tools are backwards on this. Did I get the extension or retracement? Boom. Boom. Look at that. Again, guys, look how these fibs work out, right? Like I do these trend lines and then I put the fib backwards, retracement. I use it as an extension. I just like it better. Look how it comes up to the 618, pops up to the 5, comes down to the 618, threads below it, comes back up, gets rejected at 236, comes back down, basically uses the 5, threads through it a little bit, basically uses the 5 as support, comes back up, gets rejected on the 236, ping pongs between the 382 and the 236 a couple of times, comes back up here on the 0, which was basically right around 90 cents, comes back down here, threads through it, and now it's retesting the 236. That'd be really, really good, guys. If price action can come back above the 236 and use that to kind of bounce and keep climbing on its way, that would be really, really good. But yeah, any questions on Osmosis? I'm going to go ahead and do this. Oh, nope. I'm going to make it look better. Snippet tool. I'm going to put this into Discord as well. That way, if you guys just want to follow along, I'm putting all these into Discord for you guys to follow along with. Boom. You could watch this all day. Yeah, I mean, it feels different, to be honest with you. This isn't the fun stuff. Like, I think it's kind of fun. I like it. But, like, at the same time, it's definitely a different feel of a stream. Like, usually I'm already covering, like, fundamental stuff that's happening. All these other things. I don't know. Do you guys like this kind of stuff? What's up, Rusty?
Oh, Gaines is in the chat.
What's up, Gaines? What's up, guys? Yeah, if you guys want to see more technical stuff like this, like I don't mind doing it. Just definitely a little bit different. It's a lot more relaxing, to be honest with you. You guys want me to do Adam? Let me know in chat which ones do you guys want me to do. Check the Hydro Finance.
No Evmos.
Oh yeah, no, we can definitely do that.
No, a lot of people are holding that by now, probably.
Evmos.
Evmos is just the gift that keeps on giving right now.
Guys, like the thumbnail says, I hope you guys are ready. Like, that's kind of like, to be honest with you, it's really funny that we got into that discussion earlier about, like, is this the bottom, and whatnot. There's many different protocols, but like Atom, Evmos,
I'm almost ready.
Juno, and what else did I have on there, guys?
I just need a couple
Bitcoin,
more months.
obviously, right? But I'm super ready for it. I'm super ready.
If I can get a couple more months of like accumulating in, I would be very happy. But yeah,
this is kind of I don't know. This is kind of the same thing. This is the 1 hour chart on Osmosis for Atom. Again, kind of the same thing, right? Like, we didn't necessarily. You could be a little bit more conservative with this too, and kind of play this game right here if you want to, where you have more like something like this here. Doesn't really matter. It's still on the same trajectory. Like, still ends up same trajectory, right? Like, you could do whatever there. You could end up here and use the wicks. You can use these wicks here. Use that as like your second touch, project out. You still basically reach the same place here. But as you can see here, we're on a trajectory upwards to this trend line or to this support line right here. And we bounced really good. We bounced really good off that so far. I'm going to keep that up. Look at that. Right now, you're up 2.57%. Again, conservative, right? Like I used to say 5%. For a lot of assets, but if you get up 4%, maybe consider taking profits. If you just caught this right down here. But yeah, I'm gonna put this on the chart as well. Actually, before we move on, take my retracement, go from the previous low to the high. Oh wait, I gotta fix it. Darn it. There we go. Boom. To our high. Look at those fibs. Cletus. We came up here, got rejected on the 5, ping-ponged between the 618 a little bit and the 5, caught some support, ran straight through it on the upside like a hot knife in butter. I love using that, by the way. Hot knife through butter. Got a little bit past the 236, came back down after getting rejected from it, threaded through the 382, which I love the 382. I love me the 382, guys. Came back up with support, again, got rejected, did it again through the 236, ping pong off of it just a little bit, came through, and now we're treating the 236 after testing it as resistance a few times as support. Things usually have to be knocked on a few times before you knock down a door. So again, test, breakthrough. Now treating it as support. This is a good look that we're treating it as support, and hopefully maybe we retest it one more time, which would bounce right off this trajected support line. Again, this further validating the price action of it being strong enough to hold up as support if we bounce again off the 236. And if we bounce again off the 236, I think that we have a really good chance to continue this overall trend to the upside, leading us up into $9.66. Hopefully again soon, that double digit Atom price point, which would be $10. Again, I'm going to put this in our Discord for you guys to follow along with, but that's what I'm seeing right now. Always be ready to take profits when profits are there to be taken. Just showing you guys what I'm watching. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Let me go back. Let me go to, I guess you guys want to talk about Evmos. Let's do Evmos. We did Juno already, right? Yeah.
So, Tank, what are you doing with your Evmos rewards?
Same thing I've always been doing, Pinky.
No?
Huh?
Are you still doing the same thing with your Evmos rewards, or has it changed?
Price action doesn't change my game plan. Price action, and like it never does. I never get caught up in that crap at all. Juno could go up to $45. Evmos could go up to $100.
I only do if it's like a long forecast, like a little bit, and then it might affect like my like when I'm going to do my position, but it never affects my decision of when I'm going to actually get into a project or not.
Yeah, my game plan is always the same game plan. What the hell did I do here?
I really like getting to coin goals based off of the market trends. It's fun.
Oh, I did top tokens, right? Top pools, top tokens. Go to tokens again here.
Haas actually does the same thing as me. We have a very similar strategy. We're talking. He actually is an accountant also.
If you have a strategy that works and keeps you in profits, don't change it.
Bro, yeah, what is wrong with your Osmosis? What is this?
I don't know.
Why is there so many? Can you hit Control F5?
No, wait a second.
Can you please hit Control
F5?
Okay,
wait. Let me go back. Control. Yeah.
What is that, dude?
I don't know, dude.
I
don't know. What did I do, guys? What did I touch?
No touching.
I got cooties. Let's go Evmos. Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. It was showing basic. Oh, I think it was showing like every pool that the Evmos token was in or something weird.
Oh,
it's weird. There's a lot of them. Why are you here, mates? Just open a door and do something. Just go clean. But yeah, no. Again, it doesn't change. Like Bitcoin could go up. All of the assets could go up. My especially for anything that I'm staking and getting a passive reward for, never changes unless it's like, I will say there's small things like Juno where it's like, the inflation schedule drops by half in the first 3 years. Admittedly, I have decided, at some points to take profits and stuff like that, to always realize profits. There's just certain levels that if I'm up a certain percent, like, hey, I'm going to take profits. But like that changed a little bit the game. But for the vast majority of things, one day is just straight stake. The second day is a split 50-50, like entirely stake and take profits. The next day, it's 100% take profits. And on the fourth day, I'll flip whatever it is. If there's another asset out there that I'm also trying to grab more of, say Atom, say Juno, whatever it is, and I'll just swap entirely for that asset if depending on fundamentally what's happening with that token. Like, so if I did it a couple of times with Juno, I did it a couple of times with Osmosis, I did it a couple of times with Stars, I did a couple, like, you guys want a Maneki? You guys should have been doing it with your Evmos into Stars or into USDC. Like, it was easy. You could have had it, easy peasy. But yeah, it never changes. It never changes. It's the long, slow road that I like to play. It's the base hits, man.
The only thing I changed is that I stopped taking it into USDC at all. I just put it all into Osmo and all into Juno every other day.
You could do that. You could do that as well. I mean, you do run risk, right? Like, that's why I kind of split it up into fours. Everything is fours for me, right? Like, if you do swap straight into Osmosis or Juno or whatever, like, you could get a better return because price appreciation goes up a lot quicker.
Percentages.
And percentages go up, but you also expose yourself to price could go down, right? Like, at the same time too. So if you've been doing that and you still stick with your thought or your thesis, like you guys were saying earlier, that Bitcoin has not seen its bottom or the markets have not seen its bottom, you're basically just saying, give me that and I want it to go down even further. But if you secure a certain portion of it each and every time into a stable, you're securing your win. So yes, you could degen a little bit. And then I'm not saying don't, but I use the fourth day to kind of do that stuff. The other 3 days are always securing profits, like stables.
I do a lot of 15% on everything.
Yeah.
15% is my favorite.
Or that. Say you do it on the fourth day and you just go, you even on the fourth day, you could just say, I'm going to split that into fourths too. And just like kind of I'm going to take 25% of that into whatever asset I wanted, into Osmosis or Juno. I'm going to take another 25% of that and put it into USDC. I'm going to take another 25% of that and split that into, 2 other coins or 2 other stables. Because again, you got to be diversified into stables as well. Don't just put all of it into UST, right? Like that's what a lot of people did, and a lot of people got real cooties on that one and got burnt real bad. But again, like
I actually have a habit of just fully cashing out through Coinbase. Like I don't mind
or
waiting
cash out a little bit
for free.
Cash out 25%.
If I want to put money in the market, I just do go back.
Yep. I'm a big profit taker. Like that's the only thing I ever want anybody to get from this show is like know how everybody can win. Like it's easy to win. It's hard to ensure that you're a winner. It's kind of like who was saying it earlier, like I have a hard time realizing profits. That's everybody's problem. I have 99 problems, but that's never going to be my problem. I'm going to be sure that is never one of my problems. And I want that to kind of change for you guys as well. Be crazy profit takers, whether it's 5%, 20%, whatever it is, be every single day, capture and realize a gain. That's the name of the game, right? So yeah, like I don't disagree with that though, Bren. Like you could definitely swap into some of those other tokens, but like I wouldn't do them entirely, and I wouldn't do them for a long period of time too. Like,
well, the thing is, Tank, all my powder is still sitting dry, so I have nothing to lose by putting my Evmos rewards into Juno and Osmo. It actually gives me the exposure that I need in case this is the bottom.
That's a good cap. That's a good.
Yeah, that's why I do it that way.
That if you're sitting in that position, then I completely agree. If your initial investment is still dry and it's still on the sideline, go for it. Yeah, you're DCAing. You're like I said a bunch of times too. Like my bags for some of these assets are so large to where it's like, bro, if I just recompound and just re-roll like my rewards each and every day back into my long staking bags, I'm basically just DCAing at these levels. Like,
right,
you know, that's what it is. Like, and to be fair, I love that you said that. I'm in the clear. Like I said, like, when I was talking about Bitcoin going all that, like I think that more than likely we have maybe seen the bottom, but if it doesn't, and we go down further, like I've been showing you guys this section on the chart, go to the daily here, or let me go to weekly. It's easier to see. Like I'm ready for this. All my capital is ready to buy all of this.
Yeah,
and then this is when I would actually have emotions. This is when I'd be like, oh gosh, I hope it worked. But like right now, no emotions. Haha, I'm laughing. It's just easy. But yeah, I love that you said that. That's a great point. Like if you're in the free and clear, man, sometimes like just re-rolling it into another asset is just basically just
it's
DCAing
dopamine, dude. It's dopamine.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Let's do this, guys. I'm gonna Evmos is so hard. We're on the 1 hourly here. Evmos is it's tricky. It's tricky. Let's do this right here. And I don't think this is true price action right there. So let's actually go from bottom of these wicks right here, right? And let's hit the bottom of this candle, the butt of this candle right here, not the wick, but the butt of the body. And let's project out that way. Let's project out that way. And then let's go ahead and see what the magic 8-ball says. For retracement from the low here to the high. And let's see what it says here. Let me project this out just a little bit more. You can, like, guys, you don't have to do it exact. Do it the way it works for you. I like averages. It's all math, right? So, like, there's no reason that you can't do this, that you can't use wicks and bodies to do this kind of charting. You can definitely do this. But let me show you guys what I have right here. Look again. Look how these fibs work out, guys. Look how these fibs work out. And then look how the 0.5 sits right on our trend line. It just works, man. Things just work. But price action brought us up to the 0.5, got rejected, threaded through, found the middle of the 618, the 786, came back up, got rejected on the 5, did the same thing, bounced off our trend line right here, which is just above the 786 for the vast majority. Yes, we did wick through that for the vast majority of the body of the candle or price action, bounced off this trend line right here. That's why I decided to use that. Actually, we could do this. That's not exactly on the butt of that. Oh no, I'm on my drawing tool. Sorry, I'm on my drawing tool. Let's make that a little bit cleaner. Let's go right on the butt right there, right on the bottom of that candle. We came down here, bounced off of that, came back up here, got rejected on the 5, finally found some buying support, came through, wicked through that, came back down, again, ping pong from the 5, 618, rallied all the way up, came here, ping pong through a couple more fibs, working out exactly how we want to see it work out. We've tested this. Yep, tested
Like
this. We're sitting on the
right
382 right now. I love me the 382. But if we come through that, I'm watching the very big level of support. I'm not really expecting this to hold up, but if we cut through, I'm expecting this to hold up because that would be our third touch. 1, 2, 3 times a lady. Also, it's the 0.5, which is another great level of what was once resistance multiple times on the charts. And usually how price action works is which was once resistance eventually gets flipped into support. So if we bounce off that, that would be a really strong thing for us to do.
I think it's about to. The market's going back up right now.
And
it's kind of crazy because it's the opposite. Like it's like, like it's going down, the market's going up, so it's hitting resistance that way and then just going back up, which is kind of nice.
Or
trading.
I would mean for Evmos, we could definitely hit that 0.5. And that would be great. That would be our trend line. It would super validate it, right? And be super, super strong with a third touch. But we could just sit on the 0.382. You guys, I say it all the time. This is why I like the 382. I like the 382 on the downwards motion. And I like the 382 on the upside as well. So like right now, we could test this, which was once support as well and or resistance previously, and see if that holds up and we just carry on. But if it doesn't,
Bitcoin hit 22K.
You'd be ready for right here. Ooh, happy days, guys.
And the market just went back to 1 trillion.
Yes. Guys, all of this, by the way, if you guys want to join us, is in our Discord. Check out our Discord. I'm sticking all these charts in Altcoin TA. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing right there. Bada bing, bada boom. Any questions at all? Any other Osmo listed projects that you guys want me to cover?
Doesn't look like it, not yet at least.
Anything, guys, anything.
Sift Lord would probably appreciate the Sift chain.
Oh gosh, do we have to? But I'm going to be honest, guys. I have not sold any.
Yeah, me too. It's just staked.
I just haven't. I haven't, guys.
I've never sold anything.
Hold on. Boom. I want to show you guys this right here. Boom. This is massive. I just saw this earlier. I'm glad you brought it up. Sift Chain has applied their Project Catalyst Fund
I was reading that.
grant to build their first bridge between Cosmos and Cardano.
Yeah.
That is huge.
Oh,
remember the meme I showed you?
I
didn't even show that to Brandon, actually.
I don't care what anybody's like. I have a dog named Ada because I made a lot of money off Ada.
They'll market it as Cosmos coming to Cardano, and then
yeah.
Charles will be everybody's new CEO.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw that. I laughed really, really hard. But like honestly, if you guys, there's the market cap is huge, right? Is already huge for Cardano, even though you could agree or not with this. This is one of these charts. But like that's major news. If Sift Chain can capitalize on that, 10-cent Sift Chain will be a stupid hope. Like you could see it 20, 30, like how everybody was saying. And if they just fix some things as well. Again, there's a lot of things they need to fix. Shout outs to Jacob, by the way. They Notional got voted in on their console, on their validator console.
Congratulations.
So hopefully we have a dog in the fight per se. But if they can fix a lot of things for Sift Chain, like guys, we really could. Really could. By the way, look at Akash, by the way, 44% on the daily again. We really could see some things turn around for Sift Chain. This is a weird chart. But like, again, let's just do this. Let's get rid of this right here. Real fast. Row in. Such a weird chart. Still a weird chart. There you go. That's what I got there. I'll do this one right here. I'm not going to take too much more time. I know I've been ranting for a long time already, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize. Look at these fibs. Look at these fibs, how they line up. Take this for you guys. I'm going to put it in the TA section of the Discord right now. Right now. Again, guys, if you guys like this kind of stuff, if you guys have stuff that you guys follow and you guys want to see, like, have a good idea of where key levels of support or price action goes down, like might bounce, you know, you guys, I get those questions all the time. Like, just come check out the Discord. Look at these fib lines. They work. They work. That's what I got for today, guys. Hold on, wait, dude. Actually, do you guys mind? 1 second. I do want to talk to you guys about something real quick, but I think I just heard a knock. Can you guys talk to the people real quick? Talk to the people.
Sure.
Give me 1 second.
Hello, people.
How are the people doing on this nice Friday morning, huh?
I saw Rusty was giving has a couple more whitelist spots for the Maneki giveaway. So if anybody wants one of those,
definitely running low on spots. So if anyone doesn't have one yet, you better be interacting with Maneki's posts or reach out to Rusty for those handful of spots he has left.
I actually have to arrange funds for that NFT launch. Do you know if the whitelist is only going to be like a single day thing, or is it going to be prolonged? No details yet.
We haven't really discussed it yet, but I'm assuming it's just going to be like every other.
I gotta get in contact with Stargaze.
Yeah, but I think it'll be like every other, where maybe the whitelisters get an hour or, you know, up to like 3 hours or something.
Rusty's in chat, right? Rusty, where you at?
Yeah, he was.
He was in
I'm
chat.
not sure if he dipped out or not.
Yeah, I actually messaged the team earlier this morning, and they have to submit it. But I think. Oh, I thought Oliver was saying he knew something I didn't know. I think it is exactly like you guys are saying. I do want to cover Akash real quick, and then I want to jump into the Maneki talk as well. Guys, I'm telling you guys again.
Rusty is the alpha.
Rusty is. Look at this. This is the hourly. It just happened. Let's see if it happened in Osmosis.
Well, Scott, you should just message Rusty, and he'll give you a whitelist spot.
Hard to interact on socials and streams when I work days. I get it. I get it. You know what? Shoot Bren. Shoot these guys your star's address.
Yeah, anybody that doesn't have one yet, there's only a few spots left, so
yeah, shoot us over. Shoot Bren. Shoot Grits over your guys' star's address.
Especially like Scott, you know, Scott's been around for a while,
forever.
So
yeah,
people who have been around for a long
Same
time,
with
like you're gonna, yeah, Benjamin too, yeah, you guys are gonna get spots.
Shoot them over. Shoot them over your guys' star's address and let them know.
Yeah, the date has been decided yet, or the date has been decided.
The day is the 11th. The times I'll let you guys know. We're gonna know here soon. Guys, look at this, by the way. So, Akash, right? Boom, Bittrex. I've been telling you guys I made a filthy amount of money recently. Filthy amount of money. Guys, just in this last hour, Akash is up. What is going on, man? Akash is up 41%, 44.77 on the day. Let's go over to Osmosis real quickly, see how that's correlating here. Look at this. Not entirely, right? But like I'm telling you guys, these are big moves on the 15 minutes.
Wow, that's so crazy.
These are
they must have an arbitrage bot or something paying off the vesting schedule.
Something is happening. But look at this. Like look at this volatility here. I tell you guys, I like volatility, right? You could have literally rinsed and repeated this here to here. That's almost 10% basically. You know, take profits on the 5, on the 4 if you want to be conservative. Even when it came back down again, you could have done it here. It rallied back up. This is the 1 hour, guys. 8.3% on spot. On spot. Came back down again. Did it again. 5.92. 5%. You could have capitalized 1, 2, 3. 4. I see. And even if you guys are being conservative on the 4%, right? 5 times. 5 times. 5 times. I'm not great at math, but if I had $5,000 each time and I'm winning 5%, 4% each time, it's a wrap. That's a day. It's better than working at McDonald's. I don't know, like that. Some people can't risk like $5,000 to me is like whatever, but like I get it. Like, you know, it takes money to do spot trades like that. But I'm just saying, man, something's crazy. Look at you can't really see it here on the daily. I don't understand. Does it do this here? Can I go on the daily here? Oh, I guess it does. I guess it does too. Okay. So if it does that, let me go to the 4 hour. Make it look a lot better. Come back up, y'all. Reset chart. Come back up, y'all. Go away, volume. I hate one. Why are you even on there? Go away. Like, this goes back a few days. A few days you could have done this in a row. In a row. Look at these freaking moves. Look, it's actually, you know what? All you got to do is look at these. Look at the whole wicks of all of these. Measure the move on the 4 hour for every one of these. Like, let's go a day, right? It was 24 hours. Like, man, that's insane. I need answers. Somebody give me answers. Regardless, I'll take it. Been making money. Guys, I do want to talk to you guys about our Maneki Cosmos project. I know we were just recently talking about that. There is a lot of interest happening, and I'm super, super thankful. Words cannot express how myself and Bren and the team that we have, everybody has helped us work on this. Grits, the Knots team and all this stuff, guys. This has really, truly been a grassroots movement. We haven't paid for any kind of marketing. This has all just been word of mouth and from supporters like yourself helping us get this off the ground. We do have a little bit of whitelist spots left. I told you guys a few times, I've reached out to a couple other teams, and I'm not, no shade or nothing like that, but you know, they, for whatever reason, it just didn't work out. So we're taking back their whitelist things unless I hear differently, and we're going to be giving it away to you guys to make sure that those entirely get filled, especially for our core members that have been here each and every day. Maneki Cosmos, if you don't know if you guys have been hearing me say it on Twitter's Spaces and on the streams lately, is unlike anything you've ever experienced. As far, I'd hate to even call this an NFT project, to be honest with you. It's much more than that. Much more than that. This is going to flip the expectations going forward for anybody that partakes in things like this. This is, I can say this, I said it just a little bit alpha the other day. You can speculate a little bit further, guys, but there will be a DAO.
What?
Mm-hmm. I spoke to my lawyers and I spoke to my accountant. I could say that.
Well, that's the first time you've ever said that.
Oh, you said it on
Spaces yesterday.
Lightly once.
Oh, okay.
But like, yeah, I think that's the only thing you can say.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
That's the only thing I can say. That's why I sat there and was like,
Dang, you gave me anxiety when you said that. I'm like, this guy's slipping?
Nope. Nope. There's no promises being made. There's no... When I say this, I can say this too. When I say this, I have to say this so that you guys understand that I have to say this. But if you know me and you watch this channel and you've seen how I do things, you'll have a better understanding, hopefully. I cannot make you any promises. I cannot make you any promises of value. I cannot make you any promises of any kind of return. I cannot do any of these things, nor should any other NFT project, in my humble opinion, for anything. NFTs should just be straight speculative in the way that they've been used recently. And if you why is my accountant and lawyer so much better at well, because they're accountant and lawyers, they know way better how to say these things. Because they told me how to say this, and I can't even remember how they told me how to say this now.
Well, think about it. Organize the way you're going to say it so we can get a nice clip of that for the Twitter.
Yeah. Hold on. Give me a second.
Here you go. Gather your thoughts in a nice synergistic way. And
Light in the incense.
Sniff some smelling salts. Woo! I'm a powerlifter. That's my incense. Okay, I've got it. There's going to be a DAO involved. I can't make you any promises. I can't do any of that stuff for certain reasons. If you guys watch my show, you guys will probably know that. Maneki Cosmos is going to flip this whole entire game, not just in the NFT section of crypto, but the entire game of how people interact with the community and how they build recently on top of the community, because we're trying to build with the community. You guys will see soon, once the mint is over, what all the hype is about. We're not into minting out. It'd be great if we do, but we're not concerned about that. We're concerned about what we do as a community going forward. So if you guys like this community, if you guys like crypto and what it could possibly produce as far as products, as far as possibilities, you should consider, maybe just consider, can't give you guys financial advice, grabbing yourself a Maneki Cosmos. Just for the pure sake of wanting to band together with your brothers and sisters to the right and to the left of you. Nothing more. Wink, wink. Double wink. Don't use that clip. That was bad. I can't even say it that way. Don't use that clip. I don't know. I don't know how to tell you guys this. Look, here. Use this clip right here.
Wait. Grits, mute your mic so we don't hear you typing. All right, let's go. Action.
People are asking me in other chats about it, trying to get information. I'm like, no.
Here's the alpha for you guys. Get a Maneki Cosmos because you believe in the IBC gang. Get a Maneki Cosmos because you believe in the Cosmos ecosystem. Get a Maneki Cosmos because you want to be supportive of not only yourself, but everybody else that you have Discord with each and every day. You guys come in these spaces. You guys come in these Twitter tweets. You guys come in, YouTube channels. You guys are obviously interested. You guys are obviously great supporters, great cosmonauts, great IBC gang members. Be supportive.
I actually forgot to turn on my AI thing so that you don't hear my typing. My bad.
But if you guys are going to get any project going forward, I hope that you guys consider Maneki Cosmos. Because if not, all I can say to you guys is it's going to suck being on the outside looking in. That's all I got to say. It's going to suck if you miss this boat, you miss this bus. If you have to watch from the outside looking in later, it's not going to be as fun. It's going to be one hell of a ride. I hope you guys join in. That's all I got, though. I think the maids are here, guys. I got to go. You guys be good. Don't forget Maneki Cosmos launching on Monday. If you guys don't have whitelist spots, message us. Join our Discord. Let us know.
How much is it again?
$200 equivalent in stars. I know it's a little bit more pricey. We're not concerned. This isn't for everybody. We're not some run-of-the-mill cheap project. We don't care about minting out.
And for the whitelist, it's 160.
160. Right? 20% off. 20% off you get that whitelist.
Some people were asking. You can't hear my typing anymore, right?
No.
Okay, yeah. Works.
In my humble opinion, knowing what I know, that's one hell of a deal, my friends. Double wink. I'll see you guys later. I got to get out of here. Peace.
See you guys.